Grand Risings, my darlings, and card readings with Jamie, and I am back with another live. How is everyone doing today? How are we doing? They've added a new thing in called Live Journey, which is like bonkers. Didn't know that was such a thing. Buongiorno. You're very welcome for the video, my darling. I did say I'd do it. How's everyone doing? Also, yes, I've got a book in front of me. It's How to Read Playing Cards. Because it's got like a history behind it, it does. Like, gives you history and meanings behind it. So I'm just there like, yes, please. Wait till next week to do your sub read, my darling. It's a bit early. Bit early. Hi, Ben. A little bit early. What do you mean, are there any today? What do you mean? Also, how is everyone today? Remember, guys, every 50,000 likes we do a giveaway of 2 free Celtic Cross readings. We do. Okay. Every 50,000 likes on TikTok. Thank you for the follow. It says list closed. Oh shit, I forgot to change that. Shit. Will your ex contact you today? Let's see. Hello, Alicia. How are you? Thank you for the follow. I feel that your ex will contact you today, my darling. Yes. Yes, they will. Hi, Jamie. Date went well last night. Oh, nice. I did, Alicia. I did, my darling. Hello, Maria. We're here for Mark this weekend. Let's see. We're here for Mark this weekend. I feel like you will, my darling. Yes. Yes, you will. When will you meet your new connection? Let's see. I feel like you're going to meet your new connection within the next month. Okay, next month. I will be doing a reading later, Alicia. Yes, I will be. Do not worry. Great news. Oh, what's the great news, Nicole? Is Ollie wanting some... Is Ollie wanting the same path as you now you've made contact? Yes. Yes. Will any come back to you, please? Let's see. Yes, they will. That Mark will contact you. Oh, yes. Yes. Good morning, Main Forest. Thank you for the PayPal. Tia, thank you for your PayPal, Woo. I'll add you to the list. Also, guys, remember, if someone says that tarot isn't fortune telling, tell them to go and look up their facts. Okay, because they are wrong. Tarot is designed for fortune telling. Anyone that says otherwise are people that don't want to learn and people that are too scared. Okay. Thank you for the flame heart. Also, guys, I need 30 roses to complete a challenge. If that's possible, please. Will you marry Brandon? Let's see. Yes. Oh. Excuse me. Is he still wanting space until Saturday when he's coming forward with decisions? Let's see. Yes, he is, my darling, yes. Hello. Your mother asked if you believe in that stuff standing next to possession shows. That's funny. Thank you for the shares, my darling. Fran, will Jacqueline reconcile soon? Let's see. Let's see. Yes. Right, Tia, what is your question for your reading, my darling? You've got a pendulum reading, boo. Oh, hello, my darling. Yes, Ollie, I can add you to the list, boo. My allergies are playing up again. Guys, if you can avoid hay fever, don't get it. I'm always so chilled. I know. You just gotta be. You just gotta be chilled. Is paid today, my darling. Paid today. And you check on Steve and you? How you felt about last night? We can do that. That pint was today. That pint was today, my darling. Not last night. Ollie, you added, my darling. Hello, Debs. Thanks, boo. But that pint was today. So I'm not going to look at context, my darling. I don't do context. We don't look at context, okay? Because that influences the reading. Okay, my darling? So no context. No context. Okay. Thank you for the heart me. So, how you felt about last night? You're like an energy check on Steve and you. Okay. We can do that. Hello, Jay. Let's set the timer. And y'all wonder why I'm a winter baby. So, my darling, what I would say for you with his next movements is I would say they're very positive. I would say the movements are going to be very good, okay, my darling? Give me one sec. I've got like barely any pendulums. Was out in the sun, I've been playing golf today, so yes. Yes. So I don't think that he cares about the history of you and the Leo, my darling. I really don't see that he cares. Okay? I think that all he cares about is what you like. Okay? He prefers to see what you do. Honey, you've paid for pendulum. We don't do cards on pendulum. Pendulum's more accurate. It is. I can pull you some cards under pendulum. Let's pause this. Let me get you some cards for under the pendulum. Hello, Jem. What deck do I want? Let's go with these. You're very welcome, my darling. You're very welcome. We're doing the competition again. We are. So every 50,000 likes, I give away 2 free readings. Celtic Cross. Ollie, yours will be very soon. Did I get any pars today? No. Got close. Got close. Got very close, annoyingly. Don't be sorry, my darling. I've got you some cards underneath that will help. So what I would say here for you, my darling, is I feel like your connection is going to get better. I feel like it is going to get stronger by next month, okay? What I would also say for you as well, my darling, is I feel like it's going to start opening up more. I feel like he's going to start getting closer. I do feel like your relationship is going to pick up very quickly, though, okay? So it's going to become a quicker relationship, okay, my darling? What I would also say here for you as well, my darling, is I feel like that does mean that he is going to open up a lot more. I feel the only thing that he's not going to go fast on is sex. So if you're not ready for it, he's not going to go for it until you're ready, okay, my darling? What I would also say for you as well, my darling, is I feel like he is going to start off with the friendship, like, as a stronger friendship between you two. And I feel like he's going to move into the relationship within the next 2 weeks where it actually becomes a proper relationship. I do feel that you guys will be opening up with each other soon into a full relationship, okay, my darling? I also see new dates coming for you. So I do say that you guys are going to be dating each other even more. Okay, Helen Nicole, give me one sec, boo. What I would also say towards this as well, my darling, is I do feel like there is deep love there. At the same time, what I'd also say for you as well, my darling, is there is big omens. Okay, good omens. Thank you for the heart me. Okay, very good omens. At the same time, what I'd also say for you, my darling, is 2 crows. Okay, you will see 2 crows. That is when the next date will start. Okay, that is when he will text you and go, can we go on a date? Okay, my darling. What I would also say for you as well, my darling, is I feel like he is going to be more open to your opinions as well. I feel like you're the first one that he cares. Okay. Crossed the line last night. Naughty, naughty, naughty. But I don't feel the sex is going to be again. Okay. Don't feel like there's going to be sex again for a little bit. Okay, I think he'd have to be really drunk. Really drunk. What I would say here is I feel like there is going to be strong partnership between you guys as well. Okay, very strong. I feel, again, he is the one that you're more likely to get married with, my darling. Okay, hello, Tracy. Okay, he is more likely to be the one that gets married with you. Okay, my darling, much more likely. At the same time, I'd also say towards this as well, my darling, is I feel like he wants to get to know you and your friends a lot more as well, my darling, okay? So I feel like you guys will get to know each other a lot more. What I would also say to this as well, my darling, is I feel like he is going to start caring about you a lot more as well. I feel like he is going to be giving you guys a lot of gifts as well. Okay, he's going to be giving you a lot of gifts. Okay, my darling, let's spin this a little bit more. I do not see him having a connection with another woman, my darling, no. There is no connection with another woman, okay? I feel that woman is disappearing. I feel like he has told her that he wants to cut connection with her, my darling, okay? He doesn't need her, he doesn't want her, okay? She's very useless. Okay, he wants someone with use where you have use. Okay, you have the joy, you have the love, you've got everything. Okay, and ideally that is what he's looking for at the end of the day. Okay, my darling, that is what he's looking for, that is what he is wanting. Without that, then there is nothing. Okay, without that, then there is nothing. So he is looking for you, my darling. Okay. What I would also say for you as well, my darling, is I feel like he is going to become closer towards you as well. Thank you for the heart, me. Okay. I feel like he's going to come closer in more of a warm way. I do feel Christmas will be a good time for you too as well, my darling. Very good time for you too. Let's get you some more cards underneath. Okay. Will you see him today? We can have a look. I feel that you are going to see him today, my darling. Yes, okay. And I feel like it is going to be quite good. I feel like there could be some drinking involved. Okay, and I do feel like Cupid is on your side, my darling. Okay, so Cupid is with you. Cupid is by you. At the same time, what I'd also say to this as well, my darling, is I feel like he's feeling very close. Okay. Okay. But yeah, I don't think, thank you for the follow. I do not see that he's going to stay with that other woman. Okay, that other woman is gone. Okay. She is not needed. She is not necessary. Thank you for the heart, my darling. Okay, she's not needed and she's not necessary at all. What I'd also say to this, my darling, is I feel like there is going to be a bit of sex in the next... after next week. Okay. After next week, there's going to be the sex. What I would say here is I do see new beginnings. I see that you're going to be in a small relationship for about a year. Okay, very small relationship for about a year. I feel that this relationship is going to be a good one. I feel like it is going to be a bit of a short one though. Okay, because I feel like once you've been in the relationship for just a year, my darling, you're then going to go into a deeper relationship. So it's going to be a bit of a weak relationship for about a year. Okay. What I would also say here for you as well, my darling, is I feel like he does enjoy seeing you, enjoys the look of you as well, okay? He enjoys your look and he enjoys your inner look as well, okay, my darling? So he enjoys your personality and what you look like on the outside. To him, you are a full package. Okay, my darling, to him, you're a full package. I feel like there's a lot of desire for you, and I feel like there's a lot of love for you as well, my darling. Okay, a lot of hope as well. What I would also say towards you as well, my darling, is I feel you and his friends are going to become very well acquainted. I feel like you guys are going to be staying over each other's quite a lot as well. Okay, so a lot of sleepovers. I feel that you are going to see a different side to him as well, my darling. A better side, a bit of a nicer side as well. Okay, so much more loving, much more nicer. Okay, and much more dedicated. Okay. Yeah. I feel that you guys will get married, my darling. Okay. I feel like you guys will get married. Okay, my darling, so I do see marriage for you. I also see that there is a chance of children as well. Nature, if you want the answer to that question, it's a paid reading, my darling. Paid reading. So yeah, I do see that there is marriage. Good afternoon, Devon. I also see that there is a start of children as well, my darling. Okay, so there is a possibility. I would say one child. Not two. Not two yet. I'd just say one for now. Okay. More specifically, seeing a male. Okay, my darling. I feel like he's going to be very truthful towards you, okay? Let's see, do I have a timeline? About a year. Pardon me, about a year to a year and a half. Okay. That's when you have sex to the point where you have the child. That's when you'll conceive. Okay, my darling. Okay. Thank you for the payments. Does that make sense, my darling? It is for yes or no readings, my darling, but they come after all the paid. They come after all the paid. Let's see. No. I do not see any issues with the son's dad or mum, my darling. Okay. No, not at all. Did I enjoy it? I did enjoy my cider, my darling. Yes, thank you for the heart, me. But no, I see no problem, my darling, okay? Does that make sense? You're very welcome, my darling. No, cider's a godsend. I love cider. Hello, Neely. No. I don't see that he will tell his friends that right now, my darling, no. Okay. But y'all ain't comfortable with each other yet. Once y'all start getting comfortable with each other, then he might start saying that to his friends. Once y'all know each other. Okay, until y'all know each other, no. Okay? Thank you for the follow. But yeah, I'm glad that made sense. Yes, Rainforest, I add you for 9. I mean, I add you for 5. Let me just add Nicole first. Thank you for the roses. I think Deb's asked. Don't know if Deb's asked. Thanks, Queen. Queen, I don't know why you've sent me 4 on Stripe, boo. Why have you sent me 4 on Stripe? You've got minutes. I know, let's add 39 minutes to your bank. Let's add 39 to your bank and we take the 4 off. Okay, thank you for the follow. So we just had 35. Why am I complicated? So you got 61 minutes, boo. Okay, you got 61 minutes. Hello, welcome in, my darling. I hope you enjoy yourself. We're a fun-loving family here. And I read in the old ways, I do. So I do you fortune tellings. I do. Okay. Who else am I adding? No. Thank you for the roses, my darling. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So, Ollie, do I have you, boo? Do I have Ollie? Yes or no's are done once I've got through my whole paid list, my darling. Paids come first because they've sent money. You can get paid yes or no's, which means you'll get the yes or the no, and you'll get detail about why it's a yes or no. So on Gram, brilliant. Just realised without my jewellery on. Me not having jewellery on. It's unheard of. You'll get to see me try and get this in my home. Let's try and get to 15,000 likes on TikTok, yo. Can we hit 15,000? I think I've just done a new piercing. I think I've just done a new piercing in my ear. Hey, hey. So, Ollie, you're on Graham. I'll watch what you sent me later, Ollie. So, is your manifestation about A, seeing you taking a picture on your bike working? Let's see. Thank you for the roses. I feel like it is, my darling, yes. Let's put these into reverse. Has A told anyone about seeing you yesterday? No, not yet. Can you get a reading on seeing A yesterday? Yes, you can. Yes, you can, boo. Let's see. Let's see what you get. Wait, what do you mean? Is it like on her moods, her feelings, her thoughts? Or is it just like a general? Hannah, thank you doesn't answer the question, boo. That and the general, okay. We can do that. That's alright, boo. Let's have a look, Ollie. Let's see. Hello. So, Ollie, straight off the bat, I feel like she was a little concerned in why you were, like, near where she lives. Okay. That's right, Ollie. So, yeah, I feel like she was a little bit worried. She was probably thinking, like, why is he here? Okay. So, I feel like she's just thinking, I'm going to be a little bit more wary. Okay, so I feel like she is going to be a little bit more wary. I also feel like she's going to be a little bit more wary in what she tells you, my darling, okay? So you might start seeing that she isn't telling the complete truth around you. You might start seeing that she isn't being completely honest. What I would also say here for you as well, my darling, is I feel like she is going to be a little bit hidden, okay? I feel like her general view has sort of changed from you, my darling. I don't see it's necessarily a positive. I feel like she's a little bit negative right now on the view, okay? I do feel like that will change, but I do feel like it is going to take some time before it will. I feel like she's just a little bit concerned on you, my darling, in what is going on. I feel her most thought is, why were you there? And like, were you actually taking a photo? I feel like actually that's what she's more concerned on, is was you actually taking a photo? Now, I know you was. Okay. She doesn't. Okay. She wasn't. And this is what's going to be a little bit concerning for you. Okay, my darling? And this is why you need to watch out a little bit more, because, honey, you're going to screw yourself over. Okay, you are going to screw yourself over 10 times fold. Okay, so what I would say here is be very careful. Okay, boo. Be very, 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 very careful in what you're doing. Okay, and I wouldn't really know. Okay. I wouldn't really know in what to do next, because your brain's just confusing. So what I would say here is maybe don't go there for a little bit. Okay, maybe choose another little spot. Okay. Maybe choose another little spot. Just to be quite frank, I feel like if she sees you there, she's either going to confront you or she's just going to get other people involved. Okay, but to be quite frank, she doesn't want you near where she lives. She doesn't want you, like, near her house. I feel like she does think that you are stalking slightly. Like, you've got stalker vibes there. Okay, what did I tell you in the car bit? What did I tell you in the car? Like, stalker vibes. And I feel like she's got that vibe right now. She's thinking, is he stalking me? Okay, she's a little bit concerned on if you're stalking her. I feel like she genuinely wants to know. Okay. And I feel like she does have concern. I wouldn't be surprised if John talks to you when you get into work, my darling. I really wouldn't be surprised. Okay, I feel like he might. I feel like A might say something, because I feel like she's just a little concerned. Okay, my darling. So I feel like she probably is going to say a little something. Okay. She is going to say a little something. So I'll just be a little bit careful. Let's have a further look. What I would also say here for you as well, my darling, is I would try and have as much evidence to show that you weren't stalking and that you were just there taking photos of your bike and that you've been doing that for quite a while. Sure, what gun would you like? I can try and get one to shoot you, I don't mind. Guys, he said shoot me, that's why I said what I said. Your whole camera. So yeah, you could show that, my darling. That could protect you. I would just say that you need to be more protected for what you're doing. You need to be careful in where you're going. Okay, and preferably not near your crush's house. Okay, my darling, we all know how that works, and we all know that doesn't work well at all. Okay, we all know that creates failure and creates time for you to fall. Okay, so what I would say here is you do need to be very careful. Because right now you're not. You're being like, you're just throwing everything and anything around. Okay, my darling, so watch what you're doing. Hi, RJ. Watch where you're going and watch how you're doing it, my darling, and you'll be fine. But right now, you're screwed. Okay. Right now, you are screwed, boo. Like, seriously screwed. Okay, my darling? Hope that makes sense. Does that make sense, boo? Hello, Annie. It's very windy outside today. Also remember, guys, I do have an event tomorrow, so there won't be a paid reading. There won't be a paid live. Thanks for the follow, boo. Well, I'm glad that made sense. Thank you for the roses. It's windy where you are? Yeah, it's windy where I am. Don't think Ollie's happy with the person that he's asking about. Lol. Move on from her, Ollie. Move on from her, boo. Also, guys, just so you know, my event is... Where is it tomorrow? So my event tomorrow, y'all, is in Poet. I'll be driving up to Poet. I will be. So yeah. I'm a busy boy. Busy boy? I'm a busy bee. He is looking through old texts and pics. Oh, he's typing. He's just typing fuck her, fuck her, fuck her. Thank you for the heart, Mies. Literally, that's all he's typing. Oh, he's now adding the C word. Lol. Right, do I have Nicole? Do I have Nicole? You're sent on Insta, bro. Last message on Gram. What have you sent, Ollie? Remember, guys, let's try and get to 15,000 likes. We can do it. I know we can. We always succeed. Always. Thank you, Nicole. I knew what you were going to say, Ollie. I knew what you was going to say. So, you would like to check Kay's energy and feelings towards you, please? Yes, we can do that. And a bit of a timeline on what's going to happen next between us. Yes, we can do that, my darling. We can defo do that. Let's have a look. Let's see what you get, boo. Let's just decide on a deck for you. I say let's decide and I automatically know what I want to use. So it's not really deciding, but hey ho. Hey ho. I called that lady out again today. Literally. Thank you, boo. So, let's have a look at the timeline on what's going to happen next, and let's look at the energies and feelings. Okay. Let's see what you get, boo. I feel like the energy is fine, my darling. I feel like it's a very open energy between the two of you. Okay, and I feel like the communication is getting better. It's still not up to par on what you want it, but it is still much better than it used to be. Okay. Yes, you can, Deb. Just let me do this. So yeah, it's still up to par to more it used to be, okay, my darling? So what I would say here is communication's getting better. Communication's okay. Could still be better. I still feel like there's family issues. Thank you for the follow. I still feel like there's family issues, boo, though. Okay. So I feel like that he is struggling with family. I feel like that is one negative here. Okay. That's fine with it being unstable, my darling. No relationship is ever stable. I still yet to see a stable relationship. Okay. And when I do, I still know they're lying. Yeah, so I do feel like there's definitely family issues. But I don't think that they're going to affect you anymore. Okay? Like, they ain't going to affect you no more, my darling. Hello, Empress. Sorry I didn't join. It's because I'm live on YouTube as well, so I don't co-host when I'm on YouTube at the same time. What I would also say here for you as well, my darling, is we do have the Justice card. What this is suggesting here for you, my darling, this is suggesting balance as well. Okay. You didn't mean to click it. Ah, that's right, babe. Okay. So I do feel like there is balance between you two. I do feel like you two are going into the next part of your relationships. I do feel like you guys will be moving it into the next part, okay? What I would also say here for you as well, my darling, is I feel within the next month, I do see that he is going to take you out on a couple of dates. Okay, my darling, so y'all are going to have some dates with each other. What I would also say here for you as well, my darling, is I do feel like you got to be a little bit more open about your feelings. Okay, and that you are not going to stand for this anymore. Okay, my darling, thank you for the heart, mate. Okay, you need to be more open and to say, I'm not standing for this. You give me an explanation. Okay, demand an explanation from him. I feel that he will be open and honest when he sees that you deserve one, okay? Honey, the way, thank you for the heart, mate. The way you get out of a dark place is you turn the bloody torch on. Okay? You turn the bloody torch on. Okay, and the white light will show. Okay? It might drip a little bit, the white light. Just a little. If you're lucky, it'll squirt the white light everywhere. Okay? You might get some distance on it. You have to remember, tarot is not PG. You have to remember that. I feel that summer is looking like a good time for you, my darling. Okay. Haven't had that for a long time. Just remember, guys, when putting lights in your mouth, be very careful. You might get something you like. What I would say, my darling, is your salt lamp might start working again between the two of you. Okay? I do see that as well. What I'd also say here for the both of you as well, my darling, is I feel like he's trying to make some decisions. I feel like he is struggling with decisions in where he's going. I feel like this is where it's going slightly negative right now, my darling, is decision making is not his first game. Okay? I feel no matter how much he tries to make a new decision, I feel like there is that struggle. It's almost like no matter how open he becomes, he closes himself off. So you might start seeing him being open, and then he's closed off again, okay, my darling? Okay. Get one on both, Empress. Remember, the more you pay, the longer the reading. So the more we can go into it. No, he's just crappy at making decisions about anything, Nicole. Thank you for the follow. Okay? Anything he needs to make a decision on, he can't. Okay? It's almost like he's got ADHD. It is. Does he have ADHD? Christ, we've only been going 4 minutes and the amount of information we've got out of this. Christ, Nicole, you've got a lot of information today. Let's reshuffle this deck. I feel like he is still determined to make this work, my darling. Okay? I feel like he is still determined and I feel like he does want to make it work. I feel like he does want to open up more. Okay? You think he's autistic? Yeah, it's either ADHD or autism, okay? He's got one of the tisms. Okay. He's got the D's and the tisms. That's funny, Empress. That's funny, boo. Never heard of a tismis. Oh, yes, I have. I get what you mean by now. But yeah, he's got one of the tisms. Okay, he's got one of them, boo. And he's slightly screwed in the head. Okay, I think he's got a lot of past trauma. I feel that you guys will be in a relationship, my darling, yes. Okay. I gave Sheldon vibes out. I mean, I've got autism and ADHD. Honey, does he have mother issues? Does he have issues with his mother, like where he's got attachment issues with her? And for the follow, because I'm getting attachment issues. And it's heading more towards the mother, maybe slightly the father. Hello, I'm good, thank you. How are you? She relies on him a lot, so it could be the fact that she's got the attachment issues then, and then he's struggling with her. Yeah. So this could be why the relationship isn't starting off in a good way straight away. This could be why it's taking quite a while, my darling. Okay. This could be why there's a struggle. Yeah, I think he's just got to learn to say no. Okay. Oh, he can say no to what? I've said no to Mum before. You get a wee bit of a consequence, but you still say it. Remember, guys, 50,000 likes and we do a mini giveaway of 2 Celtic Crosses to random people. Hello. Of course you're still a mod, my darling. I don't see a point in modding you. I do need to go through my mods list, though. I feel like he needs to realise that he can say no to his mum and that he needs to. Thank you for the follow. I think that he will realise that. I feel between you, my darling, one, a little bit of a salt lamp. Okay. Thank you for the follow. Giveaway is 2 Celtic Cross readings. Okay, 1, we get a salt lamp between you two. Okay, 2, that salt lamp gets inserted. Okay, he just needs to figure out how to turn the salt lamp on. Or you need to figure out how to turn the salt lamp on. Okay? The things I say just to get around TikTok's, like, T's and C's. Thanks for the follow. The things I say. Because I feel like it is getting better. I think things will get significantly better within the next month to 2 months, okay? That's where you're going to start seeing significant betters. Okay, my darling. So yeah, 1 month. Okay, my darling, 1 to 2 months. Because I feel like that's when it's going to get better. That's when it's going to get easier. Okay. Yeah, 1 month. 1 month for actions. Okay, that's where we get to play hide the sausage or hide the salt lamp. Depends how salty you want it to be. The relationship feels like 2 to 3 months. It does. The relationship feels like 2 to 3 months. Yeah, about 2 to 3 months for a relationship. Yeah, around about Libra season. So around about September-ish, October-ish. My season. My favourite season, I'd have to admit. So around about Libra season, boo. You're Libra too? Sweet. I'm the 9th of October. I am. Because I feel like he's moving forwards every single day towards you. You're the 16th? Oh, nice. I was 2004, though, so I'm 20. You might be older. Will that affect you? No, I don't feel like the holiday's going to affect you, my darling. You're 2004 as well, so I'm literally like a couple of days older than you. Literally. But no, I don't feel like the holiday's going to affect you, my darling, okay? Not one bit. Okay, I feel like the holiday's going to be very good for you, okay? Is there a romantic third party? No. I don't see if there is a romantic third party, my darling, not one bit, no. Okay. You've got no third parties. Not at the moment, and you never will. Okay, you'll never get a romantic third party at all. Okay, boo. Does that make sense? Does that reading make sense, boo? Remember, guys, link in bio if you'd like to buy a reading. Or link in description, depending on what you're watching on. You're very welcome, my darling. I've missed you. Where have you been? Thank you for the follow. Where have you been? How much for one question? It's not done on questions, my darling. Fairy, yes, you're on the list, boo. Not done on questions at all. I'll tell you how much it is in 1 second. Okay, Nicole. Nicole, it's because I get fully booked very quickly. That's the point, guys. I do get fully booked up very quickly to the point where the list is permanently closed for the rest of the live. So if you want to be able to get on that list before it gets permanently shut for the rest of the live, I will get on right now, okay? Because I can tell you now, you will not regret the readings, okay? You will love every reading you get, okay? And remember, you can actually hire me in person if you'd like to. Okay. Hello, Mimi. I know, Nicole, I know. Remember, you can pay me on PayPal, Stripe, or buy me a coffee. Buy me a coffee and Stripe. Take any payments. PayPal only takes PayPal. My Stripe, the only thing that doesn't take is PayPal because I'm not having like a PayPal business account. Not at all. So my Stripe only takes like everything but PayPal. It does. I like Stripe. Stripe is good. One sec, y'all. Karma, bitch. Just adding people to a list. Give me 1 sec. I left a comment on the payment to Bro. Thank you, my darling. Just adding you to a list now. Thanks, bit. And Debs. Out. No, it's because someone's like been unfollowed by 200 subscribers, and it's the one that I was calling out. Just saying, Karma's bitch. You can go to the shop, my darling. You've got time. You've got time to go to the shop. Okay, because I can always text you. Nicole, you haven't had a reading for so long, I've now got to search for your name. One sec, guys. Nicole, you have 90 minutes left. Yes, I did, Ollie, and it made me laugh. Made me laugh. Also, do you mean Snapchat, not chat snap? Also, guys, remember, if we do get a TikTok universe, we do turn the whole live into freebie. So do I have rainforest anywhere? Aim for the follow. Yes, I do pregnancy gender questions, my darling. If anyone says that they don't do that in tarot, they are not a true tarot reader, because tarot does do pregnancy. Okay, and anyone that says tarot is not meant for pregnancy are just people that are too scared, because they know they weren't born with the gift. It'll probably take about 20 to 30 minutes before your reading, boo. Okay, 20 to 30 minutes. Because I've got a Celtic Cross and that can overrun sometimes. Thank you for subscribing, boo. Do you want to have your free reading today? Francesca? How much is it for a gender question? You can do it for, let me get my list up and I'll tell you how much it can be. Okay. Yeah, I would say still go to the doctors, my darling, with pregnancy. Still go to the doctors. And remember, it is cheaper to go and get a pregnancy test and pay someone to do it. I am going to be honest there. Shut up. So, for my price list, just while I'm waiting for Rainforest to come, it's £1 for one card, £2 for two card, £3 for three card, £4 for a Celtic Cross. £5 for a mini, which is a max of 3 questions. £10 for a full, which is a maximum of 10 questions. $15.15 for a pendulum reading. $22.22 for a major arcana reading, which is like 22 cards. Sometimes 24, because I might be generous and add the aces in. Because I do like to read with the aces. Sometimes I like Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, or Ace of Swords. Okay. 33 for future life reading. I do need your age for that. Remember that. If you're a female, just so I'm polite, because obviously it's rude to ask a female for their age, you can just put your date of a year, so the year you were born. Okay. It is then 44 for which is rune reading, and 55 for tough love / empowerment reading, which is tarot / oracle. Okay. That is thy price list. But that is link in bio. So my price is in the bio. Please go and read the T's and C's, because I can tell you now they are important to read. Okay. Now, I don't know if you read them, but I'm going to trust that you have. Okay. And if you still get readings with me, still go and check them anyway, because they could change. You never know. So, the wait list goes Rainforest for 5, Sarah for Celtic Cross, Fairy for 5, Debs for 5, and Crystal for a 10. Permanently? Seriously? Oh. So, one question I can take one more person for a Celtic Cross. Would anyone like to have a Celtic Cross or 22 cards? They're the only 2 that I can take. Or Tough Love. I can take Celtic Cross, Tough Love, or 22 cards. I need one person. Would any one person like that? You don't have to, but if you would like to, just let me know and I can say if you can pay. Because we are now permanently closing my list. So would anyone like a Celtic Cross, 22 cards, or a tough love reading? Don't be sorry for slacking, Boo. Yeah, questions have stopped now, Boo. My list is permanently closed. So, what do you need to know about the current love situation with M and A, and M and you? Also, finances as far as is the money for tax return coming in July. Okay, we can do that. We can do that. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Oh, for fuck's sake. Now. Let's have a look, Boo. Let's see what you get. That's alright, my darling. Have a good day. Rest of your evening. So what I would say here for you, my darling, I would say you and M are doing fine. I would say that he's still coming back to you. Okay, I would say that he is looping back to you, okay, my darling? So he's looping, like, towards you, okay? What I would also say, my darling, as well, is I feel him and A not doing good. Okay, not doing good at all. Okay, because there's a lot more positivity between the both of you two than him and A. Okay, I would say there's a lot more positivity for you two. What I would also say here as well, my darling, is I feel... I keep getting all the major arcanas. Is I feel like you need to look at your situation a little bit better. Okay. Because I feel like you guys are about to have a big opening. Okay, I feel like you guys are about to have a big opening in your relationship. I feel like you guys are also about to go really far as well. What I would also say between you guys as well, my darling, is I feel like there's more balance coming. I feel like there's more hope as well, my darling. I feel like there's a lot more of a care. Okay, I feel like there's a lot more of a care between you two. Okay, Boo. I feel like he's been a little bit stubborn with A. Like, I feel like A's asking him to do stuff and he's just going no. I feel like he's literally just going, no, I cannot be bothered to do that. Thank you for the roses. Okay. What I would also say here as well, my darling, is I feel like that means that he is becoming more open with you. That is mean that he is becoming more caring with you as well. What I would also say here for you as well, my darling, is I feel like he's going to put a stop to that relationship as soon as he can. At the same time, I feel like there is a lot of conflict in that relationship between him and A. Okay, and when I say a lot of conflict, I mean there's a lot of conflict. I feel like it's almost too much hard work. Okay. I feel like that is true, my darling. I don't feel like he is loving or anything towards her at all. Okay, I don't think that there is any love between them. To be quite frank, it does look like it is a loveless marriage. Okay, it's a loveless relationship. Like, it's just hatred. It's just, ugh. Okay, got a 6 of Cups on the bottom because that just flirted itself out. We then got the Tower and Temperance with the Judgment and the Hermit. So what this is suggesting here is it's almost like their tower's falling. It's almost like they're going through like a tower moment as well, my darling. Okay, like they're going through a massive tower moment at the moment. On to your finances though. Your finances are looking quite good, my darling. Okay, your finances are looking quite high, quite open. Very positive. Okay, what I would also say here with your finances as well, my darling, is I feel like your tax return is coming in July, like you said. So yeah. Do you see that he has seen how he took your love for those 23 years for granted and now sees what he really had with you? Let's see. Let's see. Yes, my darling, yes. Okay, he's realising that he took it all for granted. He's realising that he messed it all up. I feel like he is regretting that now. Okay, I feel like he wants to move back to that situation, go back to it and have it. Okay, I feel like he realises that that was actually a good time. Okay, and that he should have stayed with you guys. He's realising that you guys would have actually succeeded. Okay. Can I get 3 white roses? He feels that you guys would have actually had like the best life ever. And I feel like he realises that now. He realises how much he's screwed over. Okay, my darling, he's realised how much he's screwed up. He was told yesterday from work that we may not get a payroll on July 31st, but they're not sure. So I am needing this tax return to come through. It will come through, my darling, yeah. It will come through. Remember, guys, I need 3 white roses from 3 different people. Please. But no, you'll be fine, my darling, okay, babe? Does that all make sense? Thank you, Fairy. Thank you, Neely. He had no... Yup, had he not cheated and hurt me the way he did, we would have done great. It wasn't all bad, for sure. Yeah, I think he realises that now, my darling. I do think that he does realise that. Okay? Well, I'm glad that made sense for you. Neely, it's not freebie live today, my darling. Not at all. Thank you, boo. I'm glad I put your mind at ease. No, my list is closed for today, my darling. Free reads on today. Free reads are on a Monday all the way to a Thursday. No, Monday all the way to a Wednesday even. What's Ollie sent me? I'll read that later. Do I have a Sarah for 4 cards? For Celtic Cross even? Yeah, I can, Ollie. I'll check it later. So I've got pizza cooking. So Sarah, you sent it me on not WhatsApp, on TikTok, on Instagram. Got there in the end. Right, while my Instagram's loading up, let me just sort out my trousers a second. Oh, they need to make boxers tighter. So, Sarah, you just wanted to see if Rue spoke to his friend yet. If so, how did it go? Friend, take it. So first of all, let's see if he spoke to his friend yet. Not yet. Okay, he's not spoken to his friend just yet. Let's have a look at when and how. I feel like he'll be speaking to his friend within the next couple of days, my darling. I feel that his friend isn't going to take it the right way, like straight away. I feel like he's going to be a little bit like, why am I in trouble? Why am I the one getting told off? I do think that he is going to try and play the victim as much as possible. Okay, my darling. I don't think that he will succeed. Thank you for the bless yous. I don't think that he will succeed though, my darling. Okay, so although he's going to play the victim, I feel that people are going to realise that he isn't the victim, but you are. Okay. Like, he knows people are going to realise that you are the victim, my darling. He knows people are going to realise that you're the one that's got all the evidence and that he doesn't. What I would say here is I feel like he's going to open up to you, okay, Queenie? Okay, Sava? At the same time, I'd also say to you, my darling, is it's just new beginnings, okay? He's just starting to move forwards. At the same time, I'd also say this, my darling, although he is just starting to move forwards, he's not quite got there yet. I feel like it is going to take time before he gets there, okay? What I would also say here as well, my darling, is I feel like he's opening up his noggin a little bit, okay? He's starting to think, but I feel like he's overthinking. I do feel like he is spiraling. I feel like he'll be contacting you within the next week. Okay, my darling, does that make sense? No, Kazia. I was talking to Queen on TikTok. I'm live on TikTok and YouTube. This TikTok's got more followers. I've got over 20k on TikTok. YouTube, I've only got 600. Which I am grateful for. I am grateful for. But TikTok's my money maker. It is. TikTok's my income. Hello. You've deleted TikTok? Why did you delete TikTok? So Queen, as we already know, you got 61 minutes, boo. Also guys, don't forget to follow my TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, Blue Sky, whatever crap do I have? Facebook, Threads, Substack, Pinterest, Tumblr, Clapper, all of that jazz. Okay, my darlings. My Twitter and Blue Sky is Jamie the Oracle. Tap at me again and see what happens. I cannot wait till after the stream. What's my Tumblr? My Tumblr is Jamie the Oracle as well, also known as the Warlock's Cottage. Stop tapping me because I will not answer you. My Clapper's card readings are Jamie. What's my Substack? My Substack's card readings are Jamie. So yeah, it's only Twitter and blue sky that are Jamie Oracle. Okay, my darlings? They're the only things. Everything else is just card readings with Jamie. Do I have fairy for 5? Give it like 20 minutes. Like 20 minutes. Oh, Mum, remember in the shower, don't forget to dry afterwards, but it's good to wash ears as well. Might have some dirt in them. Oh, you and Carl? Sure. Are you in a relationship or wanting to be in a relationship? Thank you for subbing. Just talking. But will you want to be in a relationship, my darling? Also, imagine just talking to somebody. Okie dokie. Let's have a look. Imagine like only talking to them and not being in a relationship. Let's see what you get, boo. I hope you're ready for harsh truth, because all I'm hearing right now is it's going to be harsh. Thank you for the lovely gifts, my darling. Mwah. So straight off the bat, I do not see a relationship between you. Okay, my darling, there will not be a relationship between you at all. I see that there will be a friendship between you, but relationship would be worthless. Okay, also guys, don't forget to go and follow this beautiful soul. I want to pin their gift. Let me pin. Okay, please don't forget to go and follow this beautiful soul. I can't. But yeah, the Astro Joy. Ah, here we go. Go follow the thing I pinned. Okay, they are amazing. They're really good. Please go follow them. But yeah, back to the reading. So Fairy, what I would say here is the relationship would not be good, okay? Because you got the Widower straight off the bat. Okay, that was like your first card. So there isn't going to be a relationship there. There is going to be a friendship, but I do see a better person on their way towards you, my darling. So I do see that there is going to be someone more for you. I feel like there is someone watching you right now, like looking at your social medias. That would be quite good for you. And I feel like it's a close friend towards you, my darling. Okay? I feel like it's a close friend towards you that is going to be very worth it. What I would say here for you as well, my darling, is I feel like the person that you want to be with right now, cheater. Straight off cheater vibes. Okay, straight off player. Okay, they're not here for you. Dating them will give you misfortune. Dating them will give you horror. Okay. Oh, thank you, boo. Mwah. They'll just give you horror, my darling. Okay. You will see them with other people. And this is why you need to move on from them. And I know this is probably not what you want to hear, but you're heading more towards loss than you are towards gain. Okay, Fairy, you're heading more towards loss than gain. And you will lose out at the end of the day. You will be the one that loses out. You will not be the one that gains. Okay, and this is what you got to realise is you need to keep going forwards but holding yourself back and going for the person that's actually going to be with you and actually want you. Okay? And I know this guy's probably very dreamy. I know you've imagined marrying them. Okay? We know what your dreams have been like. But it's all a fantasy, my darling. Okay? You'll see him cheating. Okay, you'll catch him cheating, boo. And you will realise that he was worthless. You'll realise that he wasn't actually going to be with you. And you realise that there was going to be nothing. And I know that sounds really painful. I know that sounds really harsh. But you have to hear it. Okay? And I feel like you will get yourself into a better relationship. You will find the person for you. But I feel like this is where you have to stay right now, is away from that other relationship. Okay, my darling. You will find your sweetheart. You will find your lover boy. Okay, my darling. You really will. I promise. Okay, and you'll find them within the next month. Okay, about next 1 to 2 months. Okay, babe? Mwah! Thank you for the shell energy, my darling. But yeah, next 1 to 2 months is when you'll find your lover boy. Okay, but this one, stay friends, but move on. I just see horror. Like, absolutely gross vibes. I also feel like his past girlfriends he's abused as well through words. He's used them as almost like slaves. Like housewife sort of material. Okay. Because if you look here, like, slightly abusive, I feel, especially through words. Okay. Almost controlling. Like, there's a mass controlling vibe here. And I feel like he's led a lot of people to suicidal thoughts. And I think people are starting to realise who he actually is, what he actually is. Okay. But he's made people ill, like physically ill and repulsed. Okay, my darling. Physically ill and repulsed from them. He's... yeah. Not for you. Okay, boo? Does that make sense? Does that make sense, boo? What cards am I using? It's in German. You're welcome, my darling. I know that probably wasn't what you wanted to hear. But it's in German. Traditionell Wahrsagekarten. I know how to say Karten. And that's about it. The rest, I can't say. Shit. But that's the deck. That's what it is. Yeah, that did sound like a lot of Pluto and Scorpio energy. The energy I don't like. I also have Kipper cards. And these ones are in full German. And I've got ones in English. I've got 2 in English. 2 Kippers in English. 3 Kippers in English. 1 in German. And then I've got a Lenormand in German. A Lenormand in Dutch. A Lenormand in English. And I've got another Lenormand coming in English. I've got another Gypsy fortune telling deck in English. I've got 3 in Italian. I do. I've got over 250 decks. Actually do. And I've got 3 Thoth Tarots. I've got the mini. I'll actually show you. I've got the mini. I've got the medium size. But no, like the actual size, like the hand size. I've then got the other one, but it's got a different backing. So I literally just got it because it's a different back. So if you look, that's that back of that deck. And then... oh, that is the back of this deck. So I just got it because it's 2 different deck backs. And then when I go to Disney, I want to try and get some more Disney tarot as well. I do. What I do want with this deck though is I want the Oracle size, which is like about that big. It is. So I do want the large edition as well. Now I've got all the Thoth editions that I want. But I do want more fortune telling cards. I want more cards like this. I love them. You can get them off Etsy. You can get a full English version. You can also get a full English version of this off of Etsy. I just don't... I want to buy it, but it's about like 35 quid, I think. Which is cheap. So that's the cheap side of it. And then because it's coming from America, I have to add on like tax and shipping costs. In all fairness, I have paid £100 for the deck before, so I can't really like use that as like an excuse not to get it. I am that sad collector, guys. I do collect tarot cards. As well as using them, I do collect them. But I love them. They're cute. And plus, who doesn't like the Thoth Tarot? That's not the only Thoth Tarot I've got. So you've got those Thoth Tarots. We've then got, I've got more Thoth. I've then got the Book of Thoth, as you do. Your oldest deck is 50 years old, mint condition. My oldest deck is 100 years old, which is this one. I've got a 100-year-old deck. I know it's not a competition, but you know me. So we've got this Thoth. You want to see? So mine's a playing card deck from 1910. I think it's actually a little less than 100 years. But it's from 1910. It is. So guys, yes, this deck has a swastika on it. Okay, it was made in 1910, before World War II destroyed that symbol. Because the symbol is a pagan symbol that meant peace. It is. And then it got destroyed by Hitler. So then, it's always a respectful competition, Ow. So then it's like this playing card deck that's got like words on it. It is. I got this for like 18 quid. They're normally about 100 quid each, but the person just couldn't sell it. So they sold it to me for £18. I was like, thank you. I'll be taking that. But yeah, I love cartomancy. I do. Absolutely love it. But yeah, you look on like Etsy, you look on like eBay, and like people are selling the deck for like 80 quid. 80 to like £100. And I was there like, I got that for £18. So that, like, that's my happy victory when it comes to tarot. That's my happy little victory. So we've got that, which looks like this. And these are what these cards look like. So this is my other Thoth deck. Which I like. I've then got a really complicated tarot. I do. I know. I love cards. Absolutely love them. I've then got a really complicated tarot. Like, when I say I will get on with the readings. Give me one sec, girl. We've then got Tarocco. We've got this one. And this one looks like this. So that's the backing. That's the cards. So when I say I've got complicated tarot, I'm not like a normal tarot reader, guys. If I say I've got complicated, I'm not joking when I say I've got complicated. I mean it's like complicated. And this is one of my favourites because you've got the normal tarot deck, you've got the Tarocchi deck, the scope of cards, you've got the playing cards, and then you've got your hieroglyphs. And then on the major arcanas, you've got the hieroglyphs, the major arcana, and then you've got the Hebrewic letters. So that's a really, really, really good deck. I don't know if you can get it anymore, or if you have to like get it secondhand. I got mine off Amazon, but I don't know if you have to get it secondhand now. You might do. What else do I have that's weird? Oh, I've also got a massive deck. I do. We got this deck as well. This deck is the size of my head. See? And that's not even the biggest one. Do you guys want to see my biggest deck? And when I say big, I mean big. Let's show you. That's a big deck. I'll compare it for you. I will. So a normal tower deck is not this big. There's a normal tarot card to this tarot card. Normal, big. It is hard to shuffle, yes. That's my biggest deck. I bought it not really I didn't read the size at all. So it's a deck that I just have as a show deck. It is that I just have to show people what old tarot cards used to look like. Very funny, Queen. This is just like, you can't shuffle it. You literally can't. Like, literally, even I can't get my piano hands to either end of that. So you have to shuffle it like this. You do. So it is possible. I mean, it gives your hand an itch and a cut. You do cut your hands while shuffling this deck. But yeah, that's my biggest deck. And it's my biggest flex. Although I do think I didn't think the sizing through. So we did find that out the hard way. I've got to pull a card now, I've shuffled it? Okay. Let's pull from the top. Oh. Hierophant. In reverse. Don't ask how I reversed this deck either. I've got no idea how I got it into reverse. But what the Hierophant is basically saying here is y'all need to almost look up to yourselves, but also like allow people in to understand who you are. Allow people to learn from you. Instead of always thinking that you don't know a lot, instead of always thinking that people don't treat you with respect, see it from their angle and see that they actually look up to you for knowledge, but also for joy. Like, they trust you. There's a lot of trust there. Okay, and this is what you've got to realise. Hope that helps. Yeah, that's a fucking big deck. I didn't think it through when I bought it. I just saw, oh, old-fashioned deck. Let's go for it. One sec. So I went for it. Just showing off my big deck. Everyone likes my big deck.
Nobody wants to see your big deck.
Shut up. At least I have one. Right, let me one sec. Oh, let's get back to readings, guys. Have you noticed the internet's going in and out? Perhaps I need to offload some stuff from my phone. I mean, I have used 126 gigabytes out of 128. Most of that is my, what is it? Spotify.
You've used your monthly allowance.
No. Memory. It's also probably the heat, guys. Very glitchy on here. Am I live too? Today, glitchy, yeah. I think it's the heat, y'all. I think a lot of people are like using it while they can't go outside because it's too hot. And I think the servers are just... And it's Friday evening. Vol on September, yes please. 5 you. 15. Rough.
That's 30. Always double.
Yeah. An age Aquarius. Yeah, true. Do I have Debs? Do we have a Debs here? We need September. September, October would be brilliant. Debs, what's your question, boo? Might use Lenormand for you. Take that back. We will use Lenormand for you. I love how I go we might, and I just instantly take it back to it. We will. Anything about your future forever person? With pleasure. I could do that in about 3 cards when it comes to Lenormand. You want a Lenormand readings? It's so brutally honest. Honestly, you have not heard my Lenormand readings. They're more than brutal, let's put it that way. Like, the best thing to go for is the Tough Love Tarot with me. So if you go for the Tough Love reading, which is 55-55, literally, I think it's either Queen or Alicia can tell you that that is a brutal reading. I shouldn't call it tough love. I should call it brutal love. Because I don't hold back. I don't filter, which includes my language. But I do not filter at all when it comes to that reading. So here's my Lenormand. Be using my Dutch Lenormand. Because it's in Dutch. So Debs, let's have a look at your future man. Do you want to know if they got kids as well? Okay. So, straight off the bat, my darling, this person has a lovely salary income of 35,000 a year. He has 1 kid, ginger hair. Okay, my darling, ginger hair, greenish eyes. Okay. The child is round about 6 to 7 years of age. Okay. I would say that they had the child quite late. But I would say that they're divorcee. Okay, they had a divorce. Okay, my darling, around about when the child was roughly around about 3 to like 3.5. Okay, my darling. So the child didn't really know about the family as much. Okay. I would say this lovely gentleman, my darling, is round about a nice 5'10". Okay, I would say shoe size of round about a nice 9 to 10. Okay, my darling, shoe size about 9 to a 10. Okay, in the middle around about 9.5. Okay, I would say this person's quite bulky. Okay, they've got a bit of muscle. Hello, Empress. Okay, so they got a little bit of muscle, not too much though. I wouldn't really say too much into the gym. They just wanted like a little bit. Okay, I would say they love a little walk. Countryside folk he is. Okay, countryside folk. Okay, my darling. What I would say here though is they do love a seaside. Christian is their faith. Okay, so they are Christian, but not strong at all. I would say they're more like tethered. Okay, they're just a little tether. Okay, my darling, so barely anything. Okay. But yeah, 35k a year, which is very nice. I would say they're very articulate. Okay, they can articulate their words very well. Love reading. Okay, they got straight A's. They're A-star students. Okay. And I feel like they did A-levels. Okay, my darling. They did A-levels. They've been to university as well. I feel like they studied agriculture in college. And then I feel like they went into studying counselling. They did. Okay. I would say they're self-employed counsellor and therapist. Okay, my darling. What I would also say here is that they do have a sister and a brother. Okay, so they do have siblings. I would say they've been married once, divorced once. Okay. They've been cheated on as well. Okay, they have travelled about 14 times in their lifetime abroad. Okay, my darling, but they do love a good holiday. Okay. They are a little bit of a workaholic, but they do make time for family. So although they work very hard, they do it so they can earn enough to make sure that the family can thrive and live. Okay. What I would say here for you as well, my darling, is I would say that they don't really own a big house. They don't really want to own a big house because they would rather spend money on like holidays and stuff and enjoyment. Okay. I would say they do most of their work online. Okay, most of their work is online. I feel like they lost their mother in 2020. Okay, so quite recently, about 5 years ago. Okay, they lost their father in 2017. Okay, my darling. So they've got no parents right now. Well, no parents at all now. Okay. What I would also say here for you, my darling, is a very good influence. Okay, very, very good influence on people. Okay, a lot of people trust them. A lot of people come forth with them. Okay, and convey their emotions towards them. Okay, my darling. What I would also say here is they're looking to have one more child. And they don't mean going into a family that already has a child. They're looking to produce another child, if possible. They're not gonna, it's not a deal breaker if they don't have another child. They would just enjoy another one, okay? Because they enjoyed having a baby. They enjoy having babies, okay? They think they're sweet. They enjoy them, especially the smell, especially interacting with them, okay? But they're not going to be insulted if they don't, if the person that they want doesn't want it. Okay, they're not going to be insulted by it. They'll be like, okay. Okay, my darling. So they're not going to force you to do anything, okay? I feel like they've been in about 7 toxic relationships. They have tried a gay relationship as well. Didn't like it. Okay? That was back when they were about 17, 18, when they were experimenting with their sexuality. Okay? What I would say with this person is that they do like theatre, but it's not like a big thing in their life. Okay? So as much as they like it, they're not going to quote you Hamilton. Okay? They're not going to quote you Shakespeare. Okay? They just go for the fun. Okay, my darling? Does that make sense? You're very welcome, my darling. And this is why I like Lenormand. Thank you, boo. Also, remember, guys, I will not be open tomorrow for readings because I am at an event in... Where the hell was my event again? Events in Powick. Okay. So I will be in Powick tomorrow. I will be doing an event. So I'll be doing in-person readings. Which would be nice. Very detailed. I know. I love doing detailed readings. Where is that Powick? Powick, Ollie. It's just called Powick Fate. Do you want me to send you the details later? I'll send you the details later. And do I have Crystal? And what would Crystal like their reading on? Or is it on your PayPal? It's on PayPal? Brilliant. Boo, 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 boo. Now I just gotta find my PayPal. Got too many apps, y'all. Too many apps to work. Chat, when you try and make your business so it pops off. What country is it in? It's in this bloody country. here. Crystal, do you mind if I read this out loud? Do you want me to read in my head, boo? And I would use Kipper, but I'm not using that for 10 minutes. Don't mind? Brill. So, you need to know if you'll get your housing situation sorted, as well as, is there something still coming from you and Tyler? I was going to say, I've not heard about Tyler for ages. I've not heard about your love life for ages, full stop. Oh, county. Ollie, I'll text it you in a bit, boo. I'll send you the full detail list. You still feel connected to his energy. He walked away out of stress, but we were more than good. And the day before he did so, it was random. Okay. Like he didn't mean what he said. Okay. He gave you a stone. A stone? As in like... Guys, never get nails. You can't pick things up. As in like a stone? Or do you mean like a stone? What a random guy. What an absolute random guy. Honey, I'd wash that stone. I'd wash that stone. That's all I'm saying to that. Right, let's have a look. Just saying, if it's smooth, and like smoother than it should be, because I've got smooth stones, but even they've got ridges in them. Even they've got ridges. So if it's smooth, wash that dang stone, because they ain't just being used as a crystal, love. Right, let's use my really broken tarot. Yeah, I wonder what he's doing in that waterfall, boo. So, straight off, my darling, don't go for him, okay? Like, the fact that he's giving you missed signals means that he's not telling you everything. The fact that he gave you that stone, like, he's trying to get your mind off of him. He's trying to make sure that you don't go seeking, that you don't go looking. It's almost like he's hiding stuff from you. I don't think he is very faithful. Like, I don't think he's being very faithful towards you, my darling. Okay. I feel like he'll come back. I do. But I feel like he's coming back because he knows you. So he's coming back for security reasons, just to feel like... You're like a security blanket. Okay. How am I doing? We're doing good, thank you. It's like, you're a security blanket, my darling. So that's why he'll come back to you, is because you make him feel secure. You make him feel safe. Okay. It's not because he wants to come back. It's because you're the only one he can come back to. You're the only one he wants to come back to for safety reasons. Just so that it feels like loved. Okay. He doesn't actually like you. He's just a good pretender. I would say he's a narcissist. Okay. I would say he's a narcissist. I feel like he used you for money as well. But what about the housing? So the housing, I feel like that's going to get better. I feel like you will find somewhere to stay, but stop looking for a house. Stop looking for a house, my darling. Okay? You need to turn away from religion, okay, like Christianity and stuff, and you need to go towards paganism. Okay, you need to go more towards Wicca / Druid. Okay, I feel like Norse pagan would be a little bit too far for you. Okay, but you need to move around from like the Christian side of things, okay, because you've still got like Christianity like embedded slightly in you. Okay, try and like remove that, cleanse yourself out of that. Okay, but you need to move towards Wicca. And you need to move more towards the Druid gods right now. I feel Norse pagans too far, okay? That will get into too serious. You don't need them right now, okay? You don't need the Norse pagan gods at the moment, okay? I wouldn't say, let's see, would the caravan be good for you? Right, screw caravan park. Okay. No, screw caravan and go for caravan park, okay? And the reason why we're talking about the gods, my darling, is because the ones that you need to pray to, which are going to help you out, let's keep that off. No, off, thank you. Is if you go for like Hecate, okay, my darling, she's going to help you through the crossroad, okay? And she's going to help you find the perfect house, my darling. Okay, so this is where the gods come in with the reading, okay? Do you get what I mean now? That's where they're coming in. Okay, because it's who you're going to pray to help you out. Okay, my darling? Okay. She visited you the other day, yeah. What I would also say is like almost like, do you have like a Hecate altar? You can tell me anything. Nothing's weird to me. Nothing's weird to me, trust me. Have you seen the pictures I've seen? Have you seen the people I've spoken to? Trust me, once you've seen all that, then you know it. You know what my WhatsApp is, my darling? My WhatsApp is you can voice note it me, okay, boo? Voice note it, okay, boo? If we keep that bit privately. Just because TikTok's got very strict. Okay, you can voice note me on WhatsApp or Instagram. Okay, it's all in my bio, all in my like link tree. Okay. But what I would say here, my darling, no, but you know what, like, you know what TikTok's like right now with what's going on in the world. They're getting very strict. Okay. But yeah, just voice note it me, okay, boo? Voice note. What I would say here for you as well, my darling, is I feel like the caravan park would be very good for you. I feel like you're actually, to be quite frank, I don't think that you will go into an actual house for quite a while. Hippie. I'm getting hippie. Do you like hippie clothes? And like crystals? Like comfortable things? Because I'm getting hippie from you. I feel like your caravan's going to be hips. Okay. And I feel like you're going to have like, I know it sounds stereotypical, but I feel like a Volkswagen. I feel like you're going to own a Volkswagen or like a camper van. I do. And like you're just going to be travelling. I don't think you can own a house. I don't think you'll ever own a house. I think you'll either be like a barge, a caravan. Okay. That sort of things. Okay. You have to keep moving, boo. I feel like you will be in accommodation, yes. Okay. But no, I feel like caravan park, that sort of vibe, that's you. Okay, and then I feel like you'll be on an open road afterwards. I do. You don't like a house, they don't come for you, yeah. Stay caravan, boo. I feel like it'll be stepping stones, yeah, council. And then I think once you get the money to go into owning your own caravan, I think you'll rent a caravan first. I do, so it'll be council, then renting a caravan, okay, and then owning a caravan. But you'll also own a travelling van as well, so you'll also be able to travel. The travelling one will be 5 years, and you'll be about a year to 2 years before you can actually own an actual, I forgot forgot what they're called. You know what I'm trying to say. You know what they're called. You know what they're called. Okay. I feel like you will. I feel like you'll be working for yourself. No, the caravan. I forgot that it was called a caravan. It just went out my mind. I couldn't remember what the parks were called. You'll be owning a mobile home. Yes, that'll be in 5 years. Okay. But the caravan will be about 2 years. Okay, before you actually own a caravan. Okay. You'll be renting for about 1 to 2 years, and then you own it in like 2 years. Okay. I feel like you'll be doing tarot and like Reiki, and this is why I feel like you'll actually be owning it. Okay, this is why I feel like you'll be working for yourself. Hello, y'all. How are you all? Okay, this is why I feel like you'll be working for yourself, my darling, and I feel like you're going to be successful. I do. I also feel like you'll be teaching Reiki, and I feel like you will be teaching tarot as well. Okay. You need to buy, my darling, a Lenormand, a Kipper, and this. Okay, a Lenormand, a Kipper, and this a Zach deck. Okay, my darling. If you want any pictures of like what decks I recommend for you, let me know and I'll send you some. Okay, boo. But you need those. Okay, in your collection. Okay, my darling, and a set of playing cards. Okay. Lenormand. Spelling, where's the bloody spelling? So it's a Lenormand. Okay, boo? If you message me on Instagram, I'll send you some pictures and I'll go and I'll walk you through it, okay, my darling? I can also teach it you if you want to. That will still be paid, but because you're a mod, it'll be half price, okay? All privates are half price for you, okay, my darlings? If you want to learn anything, let me know, and everything will be at half price, okay, my darling? Is there anything else in your housing? I feel like you won't get on with your neighbours straight away. Okay, I don't think they're going to agree with you straight away, my darling. But I think as they get to know you, I think they're just going to be a wee bit defensive. But I feel like you need a cleanse, my darling. Your aura needs a cleanse. Okay, you need a cleanse in general. Okay. Like, please go and get a cleanse. My mum is looking at my cards thinking, how am I shuffling these? Let me show you guys. That's my cards. What? Lead? Oh, I can't tell you that's on charge. You don't know where to get what, my darling? Ollie, I've tried teaching you like that. That's why I bought you a shuffling machine. A cleanse. Ah. You don't know where to get it. Go to Glastonbury, the town. They've got a lot of spiritual places and a lot of Reiki places to do the cleansing, okay, my darling? But only do it when you've got spare money. Don't do it until you've got some spare money, okay? Because as you say, you're homeless, so money is like a necessary thing. So what I would say to you is make sure you can pay the rent if you're renting from like a friend or something. Make sure you can buy food. And if you've got any money left over, choose wisely what you use it on. But if you want to use it on Reiki, you can. Just make sure you've bought everything that's necessary first, okay? Reiki is like the last thing. I know it's like... I know it's like a good thing to cleanse, but a good way for you to cleanse is also like having a shower, my darling. When you go in a shower, is imagine all negative energy coming off of you, okay? And the water will wash it off. Same with the bath. Preferably don't in a bath, but saying you're washing yourself in negative energy. But shower, it goes down the drain. Okay, anything in general and love for you. I do see your finances going up. I'm just going to give you 2 more minutes, my darling, and I'm going to have to end the reading, okay, boo? But what I would say here is I do feel like your finances are going up, my darling. Okay. Okay, my darling, so your money is going to get better. I feel it's going to be on your tarot, though. Okay, my darling, I do feel like you need to go live a little bit more. Okay, my darling, so that your tarot can grow. What I would say for you as well, my darling, okay, is I also feel getting a part-time job. Yes, that sounds harder than it is. Because I know if you are homeless, I know it's a little harder to get a job. But I feel if you can find the right people, I feel that you can get one. What I would say here is try and go to a job centre if you don't have a job. Go to a job centre and they will help you find one, okay, my darling? Okay. I'm trying to be sensitive because I don't want to insult you. Hard, it's well hard. I know. Well, I don't know because I've never experienced what you have. But I feel that you will succeed, my darling, okay? I feel that you will succeed. I feel like it is going to get easier for you. I feel that you just need to figure out how to save a little bit more. Because I feel like it's almost, what I would say here is almost have a chart. So buy like a notepad and book, draw a chart and write down your expenditure. Is that the right word? So write down your expenditure and plan every day and give yourself a set amount every day. Okay, my darling. And it's almost like that would help you save. Okay. I'm a part of a job centre right now. They can't do much as I'm here, there, everywhere, so for surfing. Okay. I will lose my cat if I go to my council housing, so I will get her in foster. What I would say, this sounds like really weird, but do you have any friends that could look after your cat, like even if you give them a little bit of money? So for example, my cousin can't take her dog to where she is right now, so we're fostering her for her. Do you have anyone that can, like, you've asked? Oh, okay. So yeah, just see if you can don't put your cat into, like, foster where another person will get it. Put it in so you can get it back, okay, my darling? Yeah. But no, I feel like you will succeed, my darling. I do feel like you are going to go far, okay, boo? Does that make sense? Yeah. So it's because I know there's like 2 different types of fostering I do. There's fostering where the parents of the animal will get it back, and then there's fostering where it will go into foster and then get adopted. It's a bit like humans. So I didn't know which one you were going for, sorry, boo. Ollie, we might go to Glastonbury, you never know. Yeah, I feel like she will get fostered, my darling, but then I feel like you will get her back. Okay. Ollie, not the event, you dummy. The town. Well, does that make sense, boo? You're very welcome, my darling. And while I do that, can I just have... Who's Lucina? You feel better knowing you'll be in a caravan. That's good, my darling. But no, I think a caravan will suit you much better than a home. You'll feel a bit more free. It's like I said, hippie vibes. And like you said, a home doesn't give you the... like the nice vibes. I forgot what the actual word is. You've always wanted a caravan. I've always wanted a caravan, but I personally couldn't live in them. It doesn't fit your vibe. I personally couldn't live in one. I could own one and go there on holiday, but I couldn't live in it. I need like solid walls. I do. Oh, it's just Celtic Cross now. So, oh Christ, I just stabbed myself with the pen about 5 times. It'd be like one of those that are built in the floor. Oh yeah. I'd get one of those. I just couldn't live in one. I need like brick and mortar. I do. I'd live in one until I could own a home. Don't get me wrong. I would live in one until I could own a home, trust me. So, what is Omar's thoughts and feelings towards you today? Let's see. Oh, I love the wood style. I love wooden styled ones. So, my darling, Omar. You confronted Sammy? You mad? I'm joking. That's good for you. Yeah, I guess the wood and white does look weird. Yeah. So Omar, my darling, I feel like he's feeling very happy towards you. I do feel like communication is coming in, but I feel like he does feel like he stabbed you in the back. Okay, I feel like he does feel like he stabbed you in the back, boo. And I feel like he feels really sorry about it. I feel like he does regret it. What I would also say here for you as well, my darling, is I feel like he does want to come back forwards. Okay, yes you can, Alicia. This will be done after my tea. Okay, so don't worry. Just let me know that that's the one that you want to be answered. What I would say here is I feel like he is feeling more protective over you, my darling. So I feel like he does want to protect you a lot more. At the same time, what I'd also say here, my darling, is I feel like he does want it to be a point-controlled relationship where it's controlled by the both of you, not by a singular. Okay, so I feel like he is bringing balance back to the relationship. What I'd also say the Emperor, my darling, is I feel like, yes, he's been a little bit stubborn and a little bit stale, but I feel like he is coming forth. I feel like he is going to become more honest with you, my darling. At the same time, what I'd also say here for you as well, my darling, is I feel like he is going to be more clear, okay, about what he wants of you. We do have the Justice on the bottom after me just shuffling then. So I feel like there is definitely balance coming back in as well. I do feel like communication is going to get better within the next 8 to 10 days. What I would also say here for you, my darling, is the next 7 weeks is going to be better communication. And each day, the communication is going to get better and better and better and better. Okay, so the communication isn't going to stop getting better. Okay. What I would also say here for you as well, my darling, is I feel like he has cheated on you through the eyes. So through Pornhub. Okay, so Pornhub. He has been on that a little bit. But I would just say here, don't worry about it. Okay, I would say there is going to be happiness about you guys. But I feel like you both need to stop thinking about the past. And I feel like you both are still thinking about the past. I think that's where the negativity for you two is the fact that neither of you two can move away from the past. Neither of you two can move on and move forwards. Okay, I think that's where the struggle's coming in. I feel once you two learn to move forwards, I feel like you're both going to be fine. Okay, boo, does that make sense? I swear my mum's like an elephant with elephant ears and she's like my dogs. She is. You say one thing and then all of a sudden she's through. It's like opening a cheese packet for my dogs. Yeah. You're very welcome, my darling. You're very welcome. I love how I retired this deck. And like it's back. It's out of retirement, it is. It's being used till it gets ripped apart. I've got a spare version of it anyway. So if it does get ripped apart, it gets ripped apart. But this is it being shuffled, basically, look. That's my deck. Hello, Rose. So, guys, once I vote this person down, I will be popping off. And I might be on for a freebie tomorrow, but that'll be it. Okay, there will be no pay tomorrow. Due to the fact that I am at a fete all day. Well, at an event all day. In Poet. So if you want to come and get a private reading in person, come to Poet Fates tomorrow. You just got locked in a boot. Message me all about it. I'd love to know how you got locked in a boot. So, till pit for now, guys. Thank you all so much for your support. And I will see y'all in the next one. Bye for now. Mwah.